Life gives you many opportunities to make mistakes, but also many opportunities to get it right. One day, you'll be the best thing that has ever happened to someone. But until then, be the best version of yourself and appreciate what you have before. Forget about the people in your past. They didn't make it to your future for a reason. People know your worth, and they just hope you don't base your decisions on their advice. The things you chase are fleeing because they weren't meant to stay. Every new beginning comes from another beginning's end time, and the only thing you can get more of is time. If you don't create your own life plan, you'll probably end up following someone else's plan. And if you can find paths free of obstacles, it probably leads nowhere. You'll never be completely certain of a decision, but you should always make one, because it's better to go back and fix it than to never make it at all. Dirt cheap ensures that no chances are lost. The past didn't work out, therefore what you missed wasn't yours. Like you wanted, it doesn't mean your future can't be better than you ever imagined. You can change other people, and it's rude to try. The people who ask you the most are the ones who do the least for you. Stop feeling bad about doing what's best for you. You'll ruin your life trying to please everyone. Sometimes you have to burn bridges to keep yourself from crossing them again, because when you're at your lowest, you'll see the true faces of people and how wicked they can be. Don't become like those who hurt you. Take after those that assist you in healing. Sometimes we break ourselves to leave behind the pieces that were never ours to carry. But when you stop taking things personally, life just gets so much better. Sometimes we break ourselves to leave behind the pieces that were never ours to carry. And the people with the worst past can create the best future, because just because it's not happening when you expect it to, doesn't mean it will never happen. Make sure to spend time with your parents while you can, because one day, when you look up from your busy life, they won't be there anymore. When you recognize that people only comprehend from their perspective, you stop explaining yourself. Don't worry about those who gossip behind your back. They are there for a reason. The problem is that if you don't risk anything, you risk more. Be wise enough to understand that no one is like you, but humble enough to know that you can be replaced. The only wealth you will ever keep is the wealth you have given away. You are never too old to cut people out of your life. You cannot force yourself to love someone else or make them love you. If you set unrealistically high goals and they don't work out, you will fail. Above the prosperity of everyone else, silently forgive others and avoid talking to them ever again. It's painful to lose someone, but don't lose yourself by going back to what you were saved from. It's better to acknowledge that you entered the wrong room than to live your entire life there. Among the quickest methods to get better, 0657. If you enjoy the person you're alone with, don't be scared to start anew. Your life is about just doing what you said you were going to do. This time, you're starting from experience rather than from scratch, and when you act with good intentions, you always succeed. Never put your trust in others. Being honest may not win you many friends, but it will always win you the proper ones. Trust is something that is earned, rather than given from the beginning. The advancement of another person does not diminish yours. Time recovers. Nothing unless you improve yourself. Eventually you'll see that no one else can influence your life unless you allow them to. Perhaps your plan has fallen apart, but don't hold on to your failures because you put a lot of effort into creating them. True confidence will come when you stop looking to other people for approval. Never allow a poor day to make you feel depressed. Every time you start to question how far you can go in life, remind yourself of how far you've come. Remember all the challenges you've faced, the victories you've had, and the anxieties you've conquered. Forgiving yourself is the toughest thing to do, but it's the most important thing you can do. Love must always surpass your desire for other people's love. Reducing the time between idea and execution is the most important skill one can learn. We repeat what we don't fix. Thus, no matter how many people you surround yourself with, you will always be alone. If you want to make a mistake, you must pick yourself up and go on. Everyone is searching for the right person, but no one is attempting to be the right person according to the choice asked. Even your closest friends can become strangers at some point, so learn to see people for who they are rather than what you wish them to be. You don't always get what you deserve, but you always get what you allow. Quit wonder.